Whew. Oh no. Oh no. I thought I was safe.
I'm gonna put some of my veggies away. Fact. Alright, so re-grab off of that.
Hello. I am making sure that I get something set up properly. Something I'm not used to. I'm currently playing off of a different device than I normally do. This one is sitting in front of me right now. And that's the thing that I'm trying to work with. But how's it going, everybody? Christina, thank you so much for the heart me. Alright, so there's that part done. I don't know. I can't tell. I just can't tell. How's that looking? You can see it just fine? So, there's nothing on the screen going out through HDMI. So, it looks like it's blank. And I'm definitely not as good with this controller as I am with my normal one. Let's do a little bit. Funny story about that also, I can plug in my other controller if I really want to. I'm gonna play some beginner stuff after this, actually. And I think that's one of the main problems I have with the controls, and it's just getting used to the D-pad. Holding a diagonal is tough for me. I was hearing a little bit of slowdown there, which is the first time I've experienced that. I'll take a quick look at the settings. Latency, second instance, we got 2 frames ahead. Can I actually get the FPS on the screen? That's for me. Took damage on purpose? I wish. Hey, thank you very much for that follow. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to figure out if I've done something right on TikTok. It's supposed to have a product link for the little handheld here, and I can't tell if it's there or not. Oh, it is. It is. Okay. Yeah, it's Mario the Man versus Mario the Idea. Hey, Digilino, thank you very much for that, heart me. There's so much lore. There's a whole essay about it. And did I ever get the actual final level? This is the final level. Here's the really cool thing. I can use my PS4 controller. I just need to adjust a quick setting here. Port 2. Tap to port 1. There we go. Move this guy out to the side here. Hopefully without dropping it on the floor. So I've got power, HDMI, and now my controller adapter. This should feel pretty normal now. I'll wait until I play beginner stuff before I switch back to the handheld controls. Hey Carmen, thank you very much for the love you so much. You're awesome, and I'm new here gift. And the ice cube, that's cool. $10 more! Thank you very much for 10 more. Love you so much, gifts. This is Perchance. And I've got it running on my Anbernic 35XX-H little handheld device here. I haven't really gone digging into what else it can do, because I was mostly concerned with making sure that I'd be able to get it running ROM hacks comfortably. and in a way that's acceptable to me. Yeah, we do have slowdown here in the water. I'm sure that's because of my run ahead. Let me actually try turning that off and see. Sorry, you guys get to see me fiddle with the settings also. Yeah, that's a solid 60. I do have the couple of frames of latency though. My voice is back to normal. Whoops. I'm not very mindful of this yet, keeping the controller where that camera can see it. Hey there, Mara. I'm gonna turn that right back on. Ah, this seems good. Yeah, this seems much better. I wasn't allowed in the room while she was recording. Take that how you will. Hey, Forest Fancies. Ah, bummer. Thank you so much for the heart me and the go popular. That's what I'm saying. Well, I figure I can hide my my controller well enough to where nobody can actually see it. Hold on, this isn't right. I want to move this down under the chat. And under the alerts. Basically all the way down. Oh no! I don't want that. That was the wrong spot to put it. Okay, hang on. I didn't think about that. This needs to go there. I think that's good. Reminds me how Al always asks us to email food to him. Dang it. That last fireball is so sneaky about it. Now I will say, I got this in today, this Anbernic. It was not usable out of the box. I don't know what they did to their SD card, but it had like invalid data on it. So it would not boot up. It wasn't like super hard to get it working, but it was a process. Phase 2 fire rain, man. It's been deadly. How is this possible? Through lots and lots of practice. And through the magic of emulation. This is certainly one of the hardest boss fights I've done. For me, beating this was comparable to beating Partner Fennel from Casio. There we go. Perchance by Papa Nug. Everyone knows Mario is cool as fuck, but who knows what he's thinking? Who knows why he crushes turtles? And why do we think about him as fondly as we think of the mythical, non-existent Dr. Pepper? Perchance! Oh, that is not how one resets. Just turn that off real quick. Because I think I'm pretty happy with how this runs now. Hey there, Jacob. X-Gamer, thank you very much for the good luck. We're gonna do Perchance Mario maybe another couple times or two. Three, two, one, go. I also like the game. Now this game is not exactly the greatest example to show off, I don't think, because this is intended for people who have mastered Super Mario World Kaizo. It is 36 exits long, and every exit is very, very difficult. This is the final boss. I actually don't know how many bosses there are along the way, but there's a bunch of them. I mean, I've never seen a mushroom. The products I'm selling aren't available in your region? Aw, dang it. I think there's actually other stores that sell the same thing. But the one that I chose is, I think, the most official store that there is. What am I selling? The handheld emulation device. It's actually what this is running off of right now. Right here. No, you don't have to do any post-game to get the mushroom. Excuse me, to get the mushroom code. Nothing beats a Jet 6 holiday. Hey there, welcome in. That was a mistake. Okay, so the problem there, and it's something I was mindful of, I bumped the shell instead of picking it up and throwing it, and that final Mario phase is immune to bumped shells. It needs to be picked up and thrown. I had all the time in the world, and I just messed it up. Yeah. If you watched closely, the shell actually went through him, and that's because I didn't pick it up. I've died that way a lot of times. Found that one out the hard way. Firewall? Firewall's not so bad. It's the fire rain that's dangerous. There's a couple of gotchas right at the end of the fight where it doesn't come up all the time, but it can get you if you're not paying attention to what's happening. The ISP war, I need to call them during the worst of my problems. Whoops. That's fine, we'll just tank that one. I shouldn't have thrown the shell. Once I did, I needed to stop it. It rolling around on the ground while the fire rain is coming down, one or the other of those was gonna hit me. Never pay for anything you can't own? That seems like bad advice. It does reset to the start of phase 2 if it takes a mushroom, yes. I've gone through and beaten this fight without a mushroom and forcing him to take that mushroom. A total of 16 hits. How do I stay focused and play consistently? I'm just playing the game. Oh yeah, the song is really good. Papa Nug ported this himself. I need to start looking for gaps to let me run back the other direction. That Phase 3 Fire Rain is by far the most deadly thing for me, though. Well, not exactly. There's two versions of this fight. Two versions of this fight, and then there's another fight deeper in post-game. So, after you do this fight, you get a code. That code is used at the end of the Luigi section to allow you to get to the second Mario fight. The second Mario fight gives you a backwards code that you have to use to get to the boss rush. At the end of the boss rush is where you fight against Luigi, the harder, which is harder than the Mario fight. Still the same basic fight, but much harder. Yes, I am extremely well aware of everything. I have more experience in this fight than anyone else. Hey, Jonas. Missing shell jumps in current_year. Imagine. Actually, I think I blame that on Sheffy too. Hey Gramps, I'm doing pretty good. Too slow. Stompin' Turts. When Mario goes out to stomp a turdy, he knows that he may die. That was scary. I haven't heard those used in a long time. How many hits? It's 10. We are at 7 hits right now. That puts him in the 3rd phase. 2 more hits, and he'll be in his final phase where he's Small Mario. Oh, that should have hit me. Oh, very nice. Yeah, Invictus is a classic. Alright, that's 9. Let's go. Keep it up, baby. Oh. Perchance by Papa Nug. Everyone knows Mario is cool as fuck, but who knows what he's thinking? Who knows why he crushes turtles, and why do we think about him as fondly as we think of the mythical, non-existent Dr. Pepper? Perchance! W Foundation, thank you so much for the super GG. I really appreciate it. Yeah, let's actually move on. Content. Let's do Love Yourself. Love Yourself is the hack that I recommend for people that are just getting started. There you go. Use this in handheld mode here. Just 1 second, I need to change my splits here. Was that Mortal Kombat music? Yes, it was. So. Hey, there we go. How many ROM hacks do I have? A ton. I went through and did a count not too long ago, and I'm at like 315 completed hacks. Bop to it. Not only is it a good live, I also am selling a product. Selling in very heavy quotation marks. The handheld emulation device that I'm holding, I actually bought it through TikTok. And I did a little bit of testing out today to make sure it was something that was acceptable, something that was usable for my purposes. And it's totally fine. Totally fine. The D-pad is a little on the squishy side for me. I think it has bad diagonals, but that's my opinion. Hey, Dusty. I'm also not used to using the face buttons for spin jumps, but that is, again, a me thing. Totally savable. I don't think you even need to re-grab through here. Nope. Oh! I wasn't holding the button down. Yeah, this is, like I said, Love Yourself is what I recommend for new people when they're just getting started. Ah, spike. Working out real good for me getting used to a new controller. Orb! That last little bit is completely free. When you're running on a wall, you don't actually come in contact with it, where they would be possible to hurt you. Concrete schoolyard. I need to avoid that block. Thank you very much for that follow. I really appreciate it. Yeah, you can use, so it has, this is a charging port. I'm charging through USB-C. This is an HDMI out cable. If I were to unplug this, it goes automatically back into handheld mode. Eventually. Well, it's supposed to. It was supposed to. That might actually have been a very bad idea. I'll plug it back in. I know it does if you're not in a game. I actually hadn't tested it. And then this third port here is another USB-C port. If you have an OTG adapter, this is USB-C on this side and USB-A on this side. I can plug this in here. Where's my USB cord at? Here it is. Plug this in here. And plug my controller into it. Like so. I'm using my PS4 controller now. Which is what I'm super duper comfortable with. Yep, exactly. So normally when you would plug in another controller, this would act as player 1, and then this would act as player 2, but I've got both of them set to act as player 1. That is not the timing I wanted. How much? It was, I think, $60. So I actually have it linked as a product on the YouTube video from Walmart. I think it's $70 on the link that I picked. Am I testing this Anbernic handheld emulator console? It's actually pretty decent so far. Like, it's not as pretty as my Super NT, but that's a Super NT. You can't buy them. When I say not as pretty, having an eye that's used to it, it just looks fuzzier. And my criteria for picking one of these devices was that it needed to allow me to plug another controller into it, which is what this is. It needed to be able to output through HDMI so I can stream it. This has like a mini HDMI port on it, which I just happen to have the right cable for. Howdy, Justin. It came preloaded with a bunch of games. I have no idea how they chose what games to preload it with. But it was easy enough for me to put my own stuff on there. I need to make like a full review of this thing, because it has some drawbacks that I think you'd mentioned. Have I done this before? Yes. Many times. Yeah, I think you could actually plug a keyboard into this as well, if you really wanted to use a keyboard. Platforming. Thank you, Soul Solid. That's not where you go. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not an expert, but I would hope that the SD card is the fragile thing in that setup. I haven't heard a whole lot of stories about FX Pack Pros dying. I need to think about my cable management though. This thing is... I'm trying to keep it on camera, but I'm also trying to keep the cords out of my way. Yeah, I think in terms of this hack, beginners say that they spend a lot of time on this level in particular. A little castle. I was plugging my PS4 back button, which I normally use for the purposes of letting me use a different control layout for my Super NT. Pressing the run and jump buttons on the exact same frame will allow you to jump and grab the key at the same time, which you need right here. Fundamental. Hey, Neat Frog. Around the bend. So there's a secret you can get to up there. I should have done it just to show it. It involves stopping the block. Whoops, I don't want to grab those. I really like this level where you have to platform your way through and then chase this block all the way back. I see a lot of people hit that Koopa instinctively, and you need to keep him alive to actually get out. Oh, I'm doing just fine. Wobbling. This is the Wiggler, right? No. Sure isn't. It'll be faster. I really like this level. You did! Hi, Ingrid! Why do people love the PS4 controller so much? I have a litany of reasons. It has a very good D-pad. It is able to output both wirelessly and wired at the same time. It's something I already had on hand. I am still doing the September goal, yes. I wanted to make it so that that goal would display instead of these sub plus goal that's currently on Twitch, but I didn't take the time to fix that. It's easy to get replacement parts for a PS4 controller, so instead of having to buy new controllers when it wears out, I can just open it up and fix it myself. So many reasons. Not only are we testing hand cam, we're testing the Anbernic 35XXH, which is linked to from both TikTok and YouTube as a product that you can purchase. My PS4 controller is plugged into this little guy right here. I don't think so. Hey, thank you very much for that nice comment. So I actually don't know if there's any other controllers that have the things that I require from the PS4 controller. Being able to do both wired and wireless at the same time. That's very important for me. I don't have it on right now. But I normally have an input display turned on, so you can see what buttons I'm pushing. The hand cam is a new thing. The hand cam is basically so this thing is visible. Actually, let me swap this over real quick. Hello. That's not good. Can I make this? Ooh. Can I make this stay any better? Just swapping this out real quick. Oh my god. This camera's very flimsy. If you bought one of those from the link, would I make money off of it? I sure would. I don't know what the rate is on YouTube, but it's like 10% on TikTok. I'm using my wireless adapter. Same one I normally use for my Super NT. Let's adjust this a little bit. Like I said, I wanted to make sure that it was something that was usable for my purposes before I started trying to hawk it. And I think it's just fine. I checked out a few before settling on the one that I grabbed. It having the HDMI out was like number one. Look at these pixel perfect jumps I'm doing. So many pixel perfect jumps. Right. That was close. Wet and wiggly. Well, I think I'm not super happy with the hand cam. For one thing, I didn't really feel like where I put it was super great. I'm not really a big fan of having my hands absolutely fixed in place at all times. What am I testing? Using this Anbernic 35 XXH little handheld emulator. I have links to try and sell it on TikTok and YouTube. does it work with patching the hacks? You do that all on a different device. So I guess that's something else. Whoops. It has Wi-Fi capabilities, and I wasn't able to even try them out. I don't know why it's not connecting to my Wi-Fi. So instead, I just took the SD card and put it in my computer. Moved over files that way. And I guess that's the one thing that I would be cautious about, is to make sure that you have some way of being able to read and write to an SD card before you would pick up one of these. Because when I got it in the mail, it had a bunch of games preloaded on it. That's not what you do, I don't think. Oh yeah, it is. Had a bunch of games preloaded on it, but the software for the device itself didn't work. So I had to download and install that so that it would do anything. Which wasn't a terribly difficult process, but it was a thing that I had to do. Everything's going here, they're just fine. I mean, I'm not setting any world records on Love Yourself, but I haven't seriously speedrun this game. My mushroom! Yeah, there's a handful of hacks that I recommend for people that are just starting out. This is one of them. Cannery Beginner Edition is way up there. I think Beautiful Not So Dangerous is another super good one to play when you're brand new. Adelia Sunshine. Who playtested this? Igneous Intrusion. I think that's one of the hardest jumps in the hack. Catching that blarg as it's coming out. That's not how you get past those. Just barely missing that blur. It's Dupu of Who Is Dupu fame. What are those? I'm glad you asked. I'm playing on a little handheld emulator device. Gosh dang it. Oh, you're almost done with Yoshi's Revenge. It is Love Yourself. Yep. Only 2 more exits and you're totally done with Yoshi's Revenge. That's how that works. How's it going, guys? We are currently trying out selling out and seeing how that goes. By way of being on both TikTok and YouTube. Trying to sell this little handheld device that I'm holding right now. You suspect the exit you're on is a yellow switch palace situation. Have you checked the screenshot? Thank you, Chief Lake. What is the device? It is an Anbernic. Hold on. Anbernic RG35XXH. It seems to be doing pretty good so far. It was running a little slow when I first had it set up, but I changed the run ahead setting. It's a lot more usable. Whoops. I am playing on it, yes. You'll notice all the cords I have coming out of the top of it. One of those is power. Another is HDMI. And then the third is my USB controller adapter. Yeah, we're getting some, a little bit of emulation slowdown. Hold on. That's not what I want, for sure. User interface. Oh, I hates that. I hates that a lot, actually. Off. Where did my FPS display go? Oh well. 2 frames. 2 frames. But yeah, this relies on RetroArch for pretty much everything. That's not how you use this. Hey, Hammer. What's this? I have to set up my own shells? Oi! The picture skipping sometimes, 3 frames is too many. Is this how you play Kaizo? You'd be surprised. Okay. This is me selling out. But I was making sure before I started today that, it is running the game, yes. This is a handheld emulation device. It's an Anbernic RG35XXH. This is power. This is HDMI, so that's going to my normal HDMI switch. This one is my controller adapter that I normally use for my Super NT. It also works through USB. So I can use my PS4 controller if I wanted to. But the controls on this are pretty functional. The D-pad is not my favorite. I think you can also use the stick. If you set it up, I'm sure you could. Why are we doing this? Again, this is me selling out. I frequently have people ask what device I use to play Kaizo with. And I wanted to see if there was an option out there that I could recommend and have people buy and make me money. And this seems to fit the bill for that. I have links from both YouTube and TikTok where people can just click on it to buy it. The product links. Yeah, it's like an affiliate link. TikTok has their own store that they sell things through. And there's a commission on selling these. Apparently it's a big thing on TikTok that I've never explored. Where link? I don't know where it is on YouTube. I know that it's there, though. I'm not gonna bother. Let's save state. I think that's this. Oh, is it maybe... No. I don't know why that hotkey isn't working. Save state. We're gonna exit. That's what I said. Alright, so I'm gonna unplug this from HDMI. Updates on the payouts from this? Yeah, we'll see. You can see the little tiny screen there. Focus. Focus. I don't know if it's going to focus. It comes with a whole bunch of games. These are the games that they had on there automatically. I noticed that it seems devoid of actual Nintendo games. Focus. Focus. And the cooking stream? I'm not sure. I have to cover the cost of the device. That's the hope. I think I would need to sell 6 of them. Through TikTok, at least. So, like, there's no Super Mario World. There's no Donkey Kong Country. Probably for a good reason. Yeah, no, it's a really decent cut. But I just put folders on here with all my ROM hacks. I really don't know if you can see that. It's super clear in person. I'll tell you that much. A little bit of loading time as it's starting a RetroArch. Let me get this here. No, my camera. So, I'm discovering how this thing works as I use it. Since I had the controller adapter plugged in, it was trying to force me to use that. I know this is a great view where we've got a postage stamp on the screen. Yeah, so the only caveat I have is when it came in the mail, I had to format the SD card that came in it and flash it with an image that I got from their website. I don't mind it in handheld mode. Like this, I feel like this would be a very fun thing to take with me if I was gonna be traveling, like honestly. Get out of handheld mode here. Because that is not the best format to stream in. So I need to exit. And that should get us back to where we can see it on screen. Why am I not streaming the game? I was doing it in handheld mode to show that handheld mode was a thing. When it's going out through HDMI, the screen is just completely black. I kind of wish it would do both at the same time, but it's whatever. Load state. You know, Wii U had a lot of things that was wrong with it. Having two screens that usually always did the same thing, I didn't mind. I wish that Tears of the Kingdom would do both. No, sorry, Breath of the Wild. I wish Breath of the Wild would do both gamepad and TV at the same time. But it made you pick between one or the other for whatever reason. And playing in gamepad mode gave you a way worse experience. I say this having played Breath of the Wild exclusively on Wii U, mostly in handheld mode. Or gamepad mode, I guess. Because when I say it was a worse experience, you didn't have any of the voice acting in gamepad mode. Which was bizarre. I think I skipped splitting a couple levels. Yeah, tonight I'm gonna do more SMB2 SMB2 LDC levels. I'd like to get through all of those. Yeah, and I played that game exclusively, almost exclusively in gamepad mode. I didn't even realize that there was voice acting for a big chunk of my playthrough. Slippery. Need to go off right away there. Dang. There we go. And this is the last level, right? Yeah. I love the way this ends. Where you kind of get a chance to review all the places you've been. The only thing I don't like about this is the port, which is a great port, great song. The problem is that it doesn't loop well. Couldn't even tell you what the song is, but I do like it. It just gets to a point where it's done playing and that's it. Is it switched to? No, this is an Anbernic G35XXH. Server must have fixed it, yeah. Hey, Sparkle Fritz. I'm doing this wrong. That's why it's so hard. Hello, Blarg. I was technically off all week last week, and Sunday is the only day that I actually missed a stream. I'm playing on a little handheld emulator. Oh, you know, it's mostly just me not knowing how to take time off. I put in Discord that nobody should be surprised not to see me last week. And then I did not every stream I normally would, but I stream nearly every day. Yeah, I do think I want to make a review of this device. It has things I like about it and things that I don't like about it. You dislike this room? Yeah. A lot of waiting. And then a trick that isn't exactly easy. That's not how I expected that to work. I'll take it. Right. Now I'm pushing 30 even harder. Alright. Let's go back and get a different game here. Let's do Chicanery Beginner Edition. I know this doesn't show up super well on the capture. Trying to decide if I want to use my PS4 controller. Let me sit down. Can it play SA1 hacks? That is a good question. I can check that real quick, actually. That is actually a really good question. I'm sure it can. Yeah. SA1. I don't think I have Sprites Are Wonderful. Jonah? I was thinking Joker Shell, but I know I don't have this on this device. Is I Hate You SA1? I think I Hate You is. I Hate You. This is a bad place for me to go looking for SA1 stuff because this is basically a copy of what I have in my NT. Ah, thank you. But I know I have some stuff here. There's one. Kaizo Beats to Run Quick 2, Volume 3. Which is also not on here because I knew that. Cubes up to 4. Bum bum bum. No, I think I did a pretty good job of not putting SA1 hacks on here. Aside from some ROM hack race levels. Yeah, I think Cubes 5 is SA1 mostly for the number of sprites that are on screen in a couple levels. No, I don't think I have anything that is. Anyway, I'm sure it works. I'm sure it's... Oh, hey, you know what? I bet this doesn't have Kirby Superstar. It has Kirby Superstar. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. It's fine without Run Ahead. Vintage Ventures, thank you very much for that Twitch subscription. So I guess that's something to think about. I'd imagine that SA1 ROM hacks might also run poorly with Run Ahead. like how it asks if it should explain and then it does it anyway. Regardless of what you say. That's not what I want. No. I really wanted that. Oh. I really don't like the bomb ability. I do think it's better than nothing, though. Give me that dang tomato. It had a bunch of... I'm actually going to test something else here in just a second. Before I go back to doing the cannery. It had a bunch of games from devices that I would be shocked if it was able to actually play. And we're going to be shocked together. I didn't grab everything over here, but... Boy, those screenshots look great. CPS 2? Let's turn on Alien versus... No. Even better. Dungeons and Dragons. This is one of my favorite arcade games.
Welcome to the D&D world. Welcome to the D&D world. And Dragons.
Looks like it's running pretty smooth. Dragon's Lair? No, I never even played it. It didn't look like it would be very fun to me. I saved those people. I definitely did. Timing? Where's the skill? Okay. And this is more me being curious. It has N64, which I expect to run pretty well. I want to see what a DS game looks like. Of the DS games that I would pick, none of these are them. I don't think this is a touchscreen. I've got audio coming out of this speaker down here. Oh boy, that's hard to look at. Exit and save for this. Touchscreen to start. Well, this is a, a great choice. Get me out of here. I really am curious about how they picked the games that they wanted to put on this thing. No, no, I don't want to play a bad game. Palazzo Robo, I don't think it's on here. I could put it on there, but it would take me some time. Atari games? Let me look. Atari 2600? Yes, it does. I don't have them loaded in right now. I didn't move everything over because it would have taken a while. An external touch device? Oh, I don't know. Bomberman 64, the second attack. Yikes. No, it seems the answer is no. They had a couple of PSP games on here also. Dobbs, why do you like such a bad game? Look how slow it is. Uh... I turned down the graphics accuracy. You might try a different core as well. Oh. Oh. I don't know about this one. Yeah, that would be the next thing to try. Well, reset. Looks like a Blade Runner splash screen. No idea what's up with that. It seems to pick from a bunch of different stuff randomly for a boot up screen. All right, different core. Loading. If that's 60 frames per second, I'm the king of England. Hail to the king, baby. There we go. That looks like a better number. You know how long it's been since I've had to think about options in N64 emulators? If this is the experience, I don't know why they even bother to put these on here. Yep, done with that. I'd say both cores ran about the same, unacceptably. Gex. Wait, is that... Are both of these Gex 3? Anyway, that was a nice diversion. I know you can't see that screen. That is something Gex would say, but more recently than when Gex actually had his games. Crushing Turts. I need to save that. No. With run ahead turned on, Kirby Superstar didn't run very well. Kirby Superstar is an example of a game that uses the SA1 chipset. That uses quite a lot more CPU power than a regular Super Nintendo game does. Well, I don't remember that jump being so hard. It's not a hard jump, it's just you don't have a big frame window to make it happen in. That's what a vanilla platform does, where you fall off the top of it because it's falling too fast. There are other platforms out there that you don't fall off of. I didn't see the muncher. Dang. I know the one. I am playing on the RG35HHX. It feels pretty fine. You know, I've got other options I could use, but this feels right on par with my RetroPie. There's still a little bit of research I need to do on this thing, because there's supposed to be a way that you can manage like the files you have on here through through Wi-Fi. Which would be great, but I cannot get it to connect to my Wi-Fi network. And it doesn't give anything helpful about why it's not connecting. This hack writes itself. So when I got mine, it did not work at all out of the box, which is a little bit of a red flag. I had to take and reinstall the software for it. But it had a bunch of games on it. Games that you couldn't play. The things that were most important to me were the ability to output through HDMI, which it does totally fine. To play at full speed without latency, which it does fine. And also to support other controllers, which it totally does. I agree. Oops. You hold on to that one for a little bit. Well, I don't know, I'd say this is a Nintendo song. Yeah. I always think it's really funny how heavy the steel drums are in this version. In Big Boy Chicanery, there's a troll there. A really nasty troll, actually. Uh-oh, I lost my P-speed. Whoa, I'm surprised that worked. Hello, Hello, kitty cat. You want to be in the camera? Oh, well. Splits are gone. Bang. Hi. Don't you eat the cords. Don't eat the cords. Don't eat the cords. She's the worst about that. Give me that key. I'm pretty sure I don't actually want to have the key. Bane. Bane, you are in the way. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's because Bane was rubbing on the microphone. Here, take those treats before Bane eats them. Bane, stop being a chunker. Stop. You had twice as many treats as Gia did. I'm gonna point the camera at Spike and give him some treats. Hi, Spike.
Nothing beats a Jet 10 holiday. And right now you can save 325 pounds per person. That's 6,175 pounds off for a family of 19.
Hello, Spike. Now the problem is, I'm having to reach around a cat to do everything. You're a good boy. You're a really good boy. Sit. Good boy. Sit. Good. That's a good dog. That's a good dog. Mama J, thank you very much for the hurt me. And the go popular. Alright. I have a great many CADs on my desk right now. So what I'm gonna do to avoid disturbing them. Oh, I was trying not to disturb them. What's with the Undertale music? It was for treat time. I use my PlayStation controller. If I can find it. Here it is. Controls. You know, looking at that obstacle, I'm not sure that I know how you're supposed to do it. I was not even thinking. No, my one-up! I wanted that, though. Boosted. Wow. The left edge of the screen kills you. Hey there, Miles. Hales, Prower. Oh. That's cool. I've heard really good things about Everybody's Golf. I didn't realize that it was coming to Steam. An alternate universe where Dread Pirate Mario spent years developing an immunity to purple mushrooms. Perfect. There's some golf game that I have. I think Golf with Your Friends. That I've never actually played. Thanks, Gamerflow. Yep, I've got a lot of practice. That's not how you do that part. Thank you very much for that Heart Me gift. I really appreciate it. Oh, lasso. Ah, yeah. No. Yeah, I'm playing through some of the hacks that I consider appropriate for new people to play. Right. You don't have to be in any kind of hurry there. Hey, the 6Ks. Away we drift. Oh yeah, don't hit those. Which means I need to collect that one up. I need the shell. You're supposed to stop that shell either way. But if you don't plan to take the secret exit, I don't think you need to actually grab the shell and use it for anything. Nope, I'm wrong. I'm supposed to go up there. Aaron, I don't need cat feet all over the place. Cool. Pretty sure I'm done with that shell after I stop it. Secret exit? Secret world? Hey, Steve. I hate those vanilla platforms so much. Especially here, because you need to jump off of them, like, right at the bottom of where you would fall off of them. Hey, Shadow Sirens. I've never really sat down and used YouTube Shorts just as a viewer. There was that one time that I was trying to. But for the most part, I usually just use TikTok. Excuse me. Thank you very much. Thanks, Manny. More of a long pants streamer. You might say that. One thing I have to say for shorts, though, they are comfy and easy to wear. Cat. Can't really get a good angle on this cat. Oh, oh. I'm sorry, cat cam. It looks like cat cam is not meant to be. Oh yeah, that's true. Being able to find both. That's a good point in YouTube's favor. TikTok has opened up where they let you have like hour-long content on their platform. I can't imagine anybody on TikTok sitting still long enough to watch an hour worth of content. And likewise, I can't imagine producing an hour worth of vertical form content for TikTok. Two bucketed. Yeah. Well. People love the vertical format, but for something that's anything longer than a couple minutes, that's not really what I want. Hot tip, don't just collect that orb. Ooh, that's a sultry baseline. I think I'm already dead. Don't remember for sure though. I might. Nope. I might have been okay, but the ceiling finally caught up with me. I died exactly the same way. Are there spikes there or something? I was just completely blind to them? No, that's the lava. Congrats on beating the secret world. Orb. Yeah, yep. Excuse me. Back here. Hey, Brandon. Yeah, I definitely need to sit down and review this this Anbernic handheld emulator thingy. Because it's fine, but there are a few things that I have concerns about. I did just get it, yeah. Came in today. I was actually holding off on streaming until I was able to get this thing working. Oh, yeah, definitely. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I mean, it prominently says China on the back of it. New controller? No, I'm playing off of a new device. This thing with all the cords coming out of it. I always use that PS4 controller. Come on, Yoshi. TikTok has been pestering me non-stop about wanting me to sell things. And I decided I would try to sell things the only way I know how, which is playing Kaizo. There's a product link both on TikTok and YouTube for exactly this. But the thing that kind of gave me pause about it is it's kind of advertised as being like very friendly, where it's got, you know, thousands of games preloaded on it. You don't have to do anything. It came in the mail, and it had the SD card in it that had all the stuff on it, and the software for the device itself. It's hard for me to say exactly where it went wrong. Something was broken. I had to take the SD card, format it, and flash their firmware to the SD card, which that's not that difficult of a process to do, but it did require me knowing that was something that had to be done, and it required me having access to at the very least a device that reads SD cards and can flash the image file that they provide. Yeah, exactly like that. But I can say, you know, this thing definitely works. I wouldn't want to put my name next to something if it was absolutely terrible. How do I have it set up on a monitor? So this is the Anbernic RG35XXH. It has an HDMI out port on it. This middle cord is HDMI. This one is just power, and this one is my wireless adapter for my controller. It came with a bunch of games pre-installed. This is a Kaizo hack that I put on there myself, which, I mean, that's just my game of choice anyway. Need to work on that product name? Yeah. Well, the next one is the Anbernic RG36. So they at least know how to make number go up. Oops, that's a spin. No, it's not a Steam Deck. It's a device made by Anbernic. It is primarily functional as an emulator handheld. Let me go get a soda can to cut through real quick. How many consoles can you emulate? So the ones that we've experimented with were Super Nintendo, very small amount of arcade, they have PSP as an option, which seems pretty pretty lofty if you ask me. They also included some N64 stuff on there, and we only tried one N64 game, but it ran like dog shit. Like, it was running at 10 frames per second. It was unplayably bad. Anbernic. Anbernic. There's actually a link to it on YouTube. Focus. Focus. There's a product link to it. Which, you know, I get paid if you buy through it. Yep. Actually, I'm pretty sure on YouTube that links out to Walmart. And technically, if you visit Walmart through that link and buy anything, I also get paid for it. I don't see why not. Probably don't see myself using this for absolutely everything all of the time ever, but it is nice to be able to point to a thing and say, here's a thing that works just fine for me. Cool Mario? Yeah, I really like Chicanery Beginner Edition. Trying iced coffee for the first time today? Ooh. I made a big old thing of cold brew, just the other day. And to me, it's just nice to have coffee sitting around ready for me to use it whenever I want. New levels? This came out, I think in... Yeah, this came out in 2024. Orb. Need another 12 cables? Yeah, well, I'm only using 2 of them. This one's for the controller adapter that I'm not even using. Beat 3 rooms for a checkpoint. I don't want to be spinning. I said spinning. Controller? PS4 controller? This is the Anbernic RG35XXH. It's a handheld emulator device. Yeah. I kind of hope that it would display on the screen and output to HDMI. Any input lag? No, it feels fine. I've got run ahead turned on. and it feels indistinguishable from any other emulator with run ahead. The D-pad is not great. Part of that is just me getting used to it. Part of it doesn't have great diagonals. Charles! Hey, Deathstroke, thank you very much for the heart me and the go popular. I really appreciate it. One hit times 3. Run ahead is a feature that's used in emulators such as RetroArch, where in an effort to decrease input lag, they guess at what inputs you're gonna do, and they emulate all possible options for your input. You land to the left side. Which is a lot more expensive to do in terms of CPU cycles. That's what I mean about bad diagonals.
One holiday, and right now you can save 157 pounds per person. That's 8,321 pounds off for a family of 53.
And all that it's doing is saving 2 frames of latency, but it makes it feel so much better. Thank you, Dash. But, I mean, that was one of the things I was looking for. I wanted a device that ran RetroArch, simply because I'm pretty familiar with it and I know how to set it up to get something that's acceptable. I wanted something that would have HDMI output. There's a lot of devices out there that don't have it. You get the handheld and that's all you get. I also really wanted to have the ability to use another controller, that it wouldn't matter how the handheld controls are. What handheld is this? This is an Anbernic RG35XX. Anbernic RG35XXH. Really rolls off the tongue. That was close. No, my door! What's that? Triclide? I don't know what the songs were. This is Final Fantasy. I think the music that we had outside was Chrono Trigger. There we go. I missed a whole bunch of splits. Oh gosh. I know, kitty cat. No, I've played this before. I used to hold the world record for speedrunning this. Very briefly. Aaron, I need you to not be on the keyboard. It did come with Atari games, yes. Not on the keyboard, bud. I don't have any of the Atari games loaded in right now because I was picky about what I chose to put back on here, and Atari games didn't make the cut. I'm gonna put everything on there that they originally provided, but I needed to get going when I was setting it up. Sorry, I was having to mess with that. Yeah, it had several different Atari consoles. What am I gonna do next? I might just be taking a break. Actually, now seems like a pretty good time to do that. Let's do one more. One more. Sweet World. Okay. Hold on. Something I need to remember. When I have the other controller plugged in, it doesn't like me controlling with... Oh, I think I know why. Control. Yeah, there we go. There should be a shopping bag icon on YouTube if you're in the live stream. Alright, let's get started. Be sweet. You need to not jump there. Someone is being a bad kitty cat. Someone. I say he's being bad because I barely managed to save my coffee cup from being thrown on the floor. Borb. Earthbound music. A weird place for that bullet bill to be. That's a spin jump. I probably didn't even need to re-grab there, come to think of it. I'm supposed to be spinning there. It's okay that I'm not. Orb. Hey, Bajigga Jam. Twice, exactly the same way. Alright, full jumps. Orb. I'm pretty sure that none of those orbs will actually let you fall to your doom after collecting them. They look like they're going to, though. Buddy, you can't sleep on the keyboard. You're fine. I just want to move you an inch. No. You're fine right there. You're fine. Trying to cause trouble. That's what parents do best. I did that very wrong, but it worked. Perrin, this is where my hands need to be, bud. I don't have very many choices in the matter. Orb. I was worried about that timer running out, but I don't think I needed to. No, not at all. No, those are just regular swoopers. Ah. Borb! I think it's a spiny. I'm not 100% sure. I think that the graphic for that, though, is the prototype Yoshi Fire, which is very funny. That's so hilarious. I did the wrong thing, but it actually ended up working. Checking underscores. Probably in honor of Chris G underscore underscore underscore. Here's the kingdom themed text. There's a level in Simpatico that is very Tears of the Kingdom theme. It gives you gosh, what were those called? It gives you a Zonai device to use. Dang it. There's these little orbs that you pick up. And after you pick up the orb, you can drop down. The graphic is of a Tears of the Kingdom wing. It's like a little moving platform you can stand on. No, my spin. It made for a pretty cool level. I liked it at least. Borb. What's the controller I'm using? This is actually a handheld device. This is an Anbernic RG35XXH. How's the screen quality? It's, I didn't use the screen by itself for very long. I had no complaints on it though. I don't know the music there off the top of my head now. The aspect ratio on the screen isn't perfect for Super Nintendo, but I mean, by default it puts a bezel around. It uses an overlay to fill in the parts of the screen that aren't the proper resolution. You gotta avoid that one. I'd love to take the HDMI cord out and show the screen on camera, but I've noticed that when I do that, it doesn't automatically swap between the HDMI out and the handheld screen if I'm already in a game. So it's not just a controller. The thing in my hand is running the emulator and everything. Orb! And I got the moon. Too slow. Oh, it's fine. Fine. I'm not really complaining about it as a controller. Boy, that was close. Orb. The only thing that I'd say makes it even the slightest bit uncomfortable is me needing to hold it in a specific spot just to get it to show up on camera. But that's not its fault. Now, I haven't played anything that makes use of the L or R buttons. Wow. Device name, it's the Anbernic RG35XXH. There's a product link to it on TikTok. Should be in the bottom left corner. Yeah, the Anbernic. I didn't have any problem. It has an SD card. I took that SD card and put it in my computer and just was able to copy over what I had. Yeah, this is Sweet World. First name Butts hack. Now, that does touch on one of the things that I wish worked better. There was supposed to be some way where I could load games on there without having to take the SD card out. And I couldn't get it to connect to my Wi-Fi, which is very strange. It has a Samba service that runs and everything. So if I can get that to work, I'd be able to put new stuff on there without even needing to take out the SD card. And I guess I'm also saying that through the lens of somebody who uses their PC every day, heavily. If all you had was just like a cell phone, it would be much more difficult. Does it run Dolphin? So I very much doubt it. It came with N64 stuff. I don't know why they bothered, because the one game that I tried playing loaded up and ran at like 10 FPS. It was shameful. They also included some PSP and I think PS1 stuff as well. I can't imagine that any of it runs very well. Yeah, I had looked at the R36S, but I desperately needed to have something that would do HDMI out, so it was completely out of the question for me. Oops. Yeah, But I mean, for 60 bucks, and considering that the vast majority of what I do is SMW hacks, it does what I would want it to just fine. Actually, that makes me think, because I have a RetroPie sitting over there. I've never even tried loading up anything on N64 on that. Hey, Kale. Yeah, this is a handheld emulator device. This is the Anbernic RG35XXH. I picked it up because I was wanting to be able to answer the question of what device do you use in a way that wasn't, oh well, you can't get one of these. I haven't tried Batocera yet. Oh, well, here's the thing. My PS4 controller works just fine. Ah, the R36S, yeah. Yep. No, that I saw that as well. Like, I don't know why they even give you the port if... Like, that's the thing that I would think I would want to do with it. Thanks, Back to the Retro. Have a good one. Thank you very much for the roses. Dead. Oops. The Raspberry Pi that I have, I've said for a while that if I didn't have the Super NT, I could probably get by with the Raspberry Pi and be totally fine with it. Metal Slug. I know that I don't have it on here. I had to take off everything and then be selective about what I put back on for the sake of time. I'll check and see if Metal Slug was on there originally. I know I didn't put any Neo Geo stuff on there. I don't really plan to play Metal Slug. But I'll see if it came in preloaded. What was DualSense? That's not how I understand how to refer to PlayStation controllers. PS3? I never used a PS3 controller. DualSense is PS5. Never used a PS5 controller. So, that tells you a little bit about my history with PlayStation. Mario had a sweet adventure. Look in the mirror and you just might see an epic gamer. GG with Kaizo love, Paul. What the heck? That is to the second exactly how long it took me to beat that hack on the first playthrough. Why didn't Yancat play? Because I beat the level. I am selling you the item at the bottom. That's this. This is what I'm playing off of. For the people that ask, what device are you using? That's the idea. You have my cat? No. He's much too sleepy. Uh-oh, that's a message for German people. Screen exit. Okay, side exit rather. Excuse me. Guys, I think I need to stop. Was that Jazz Jackrabbit? I trust you. Yeah, I need to sit down and make a video about this. It's fine. It's fine. It has some stuff about it that I don't like. But it's totally serviceable. Yeah. I'll be back on a little bit later. Tuesday night, I want to do some SMB2 stuff. We've got levels from the SMB2 level design contest. I've played through a good chunk of them, but there's still like, I don't know, 15 more I haven't played. I need to do more testing for Glitch Cat's hack. But that has to happen offline. Alright, yeah, let's see if anybody's online on Twitch. We can send a raid somewhere. Why is Twitch auto-playing on the homepage? I hate that. Let's go raid Swiggity Wiggity. He is doing Precision 86 for some god-awful reason. We can go say hi to him. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, we should be back to Sheffy 2. And in a couple hours, I should be back on here playing SMB2 levels from the contest. Alright. It's over. Thank you everybody for being here. I'll see you next time.
It's over!